right. Let's get this out of the way. Just so everybody knows, this pre-alpha build of R2 version 1 remains under active development, does not reflect the final quality, optimization, and performance of the final product. R2 is using a transparent open development model where features are released and tested in real time. Let's get this out of the way. Go ahead. Just so everybody knows, let's go ahead and mute myself. Pre-alpha build of on my YouTube. We are currently in Reality Thread 6. Which includes clothing, emotes, and cooking. I'm going to be doing some stuff with the clothing gardener, Bill. You can come join me. I'm going to put the. I actually have an EPL for this stream that can be used. I'll do that. I'll put that in a minute. Finish this disclaimer here. Bugs are going to be expected. Even though they got rid of most of them, I believe there's still a few hanging out here and there. I'm streaming at 1080p, 60 frames per second, which is not the quality of the game that I am seeing, but it is what you see, so it is what it is. It's a beautiful game. Wish you could see it like I do. Specs are below. Let's go ahead and get into this. Oh, I moved the wrong thing. Hopefully my chat stays. And yesterday, when I was streaming, I moved my screen over, and now it's all messed up. Everything's all wonky. Let's move this little thing. Hopefully everything looks okay. I didn't realize the whole. If you guys can tell me that I tell Granrod what he's messing up all the time. I'm okay with you guys telling me I'm doing something wrong. I think my screen was off by like an inch on the right. The audio was duplicating. I do want to know if you guys can hear the Earth 2 audio. That'd be good to know because I don't know. I changed the settings because it was basically doing a double click every time. Let's go ahead and get into it. What I'm doing today is I'm setting up this meetup that I'm putting together for maybe next week or the week after. I gotta figure out. I don't remember when Shun Fest is, and I don't want to interrupt that. So, but currently I'm just set it up, and one way I'm setting it up is I have this island here with all these beautiful Kapok trees for clothing. And let's go ahead and get the dance going since I put the thumbnail. So get the dances going. But basically, I'm taking all my clothing to this spot I'm setting up for the meetup that I'm setting up. So how do we do that? I gotta go pull an EPL. So I gotta use the EPL system to do this, which is the M key. And I'm looking for district 6. 8, 9, 6. Okay. Copy that and paste. So as you can see, I'm kind of making a little Hunger Games thing. District 6, male. And I will go ahead and teleport. And the way to, so this guy had all of his clothing. So basically you just teleport with your clothing. And I'm going to be doing this another like 10 times. So if you want to watch, buckle up. If you want to come back in 20 minutes when I'm done, I completely understand. So basically you just go to your guy, and then now we unequip all the stuff. And I'll show you how to equip this stuff when I go back to the other property. This guy just happened to have all of it on him. Getting naked. And I don't think you have to click this. I think it's automatically selected now, which is another feature that was added to this recent update, which is cool. And then you just open the Mentar storage, move everything over. And then I like to hit the sync. I'll hit this twice just to make sure everything took. And then now I can save my character. Oh, I didn't mean to, actually, I didn't want to save. I didn't want to save, I gotta go back. Don't want to save. All right. So this is part of my island. I guess I could have showcased the island. I'll do that the next time I come back. But hit M key again, and I saved I save the EPL for where I need to go back to because I'm going to keep going back. And then I'm going to open the Mentar, grab one of each, make sure it took. Okay, all right. Then I got to load them back up. This is this is why this is a little tedious. If you're doing this with like one or two individuals, it's probably not bad. But I'm doing this a dozen times. I've already done it a few, so it's not like I'm doing all 12 of them right now. But equip all those, and you can actually, oh, if you have access to the Mentar, you can. Oh, I could have done it. I could have done it. But let me see. I need the next one. That was 6. So now I need 8. 2, 4, 10, 8. There you go. Copy. Teleport. Paying myself a penny every time. And then gotta take his clothes off. Oh, wrong way. Go to the blank one. So make sure you have this blank one selected. And it's usually auto-selected when you hit the negative button. And then open up the Mentar. 2, 3, 4. Make sure all those are over there. I will go ahead and save just so I can kind of show what I'm doing here. I kind of went over it on my stream yesterday, but I know not everybody watches every stream. But so basically, oh, okay, yeah, I still have all the mentors up. So basically, I'm creating the a little bit of Hunger Games here, and I've got 12 open slots that hopefully people can sign up for. I'm gonna give away these tiles for free, and it's just gonna be a matter of can you show up when I have the meetup. I prefer people don't send me the, send me the bid if they can't make the meetup. I haven't made it yet, and I'm also still haven't filled these mentors, so don't be starting sending me bids. But basically, I'm gonna make it so it's basically a clock, so there's 12 spots, right? And then it's split up into districts. I have all these named as districts. So this is 2 o'clock, and I have all the even ones are male. They're gonna have the male outfits, and I'll put that also in the description of the properties when people do start bidding on them. I'm probably not going to be ready for that for a bit because I'm still putting it all together. But so 2 o'clock, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12 will be all dudes, and then 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11 will have the female outfits. I believe people said you can equip them to the wrong person, but I believe they work weird, and it's possible in this last update. I haven't checked yet. That they may have just taken that ability away. So whenever I do this, we're gonna have to make sure. So the idea of this Hunger Games is basically I'm gonna have basically 2 competitions where uh, the first one is gonna be everybody versus everybody else, and the winner will be the last person surviving. And then what we're gonna do here in the middle, so as people die, I'm gonna have them gather in this middle spot, and basically everybody's going to start out with the clothing on, right? So they're going to have the clothing on. Whenever they get killed, they have to remove their clothing, and basically it's they're going to look like zombies. I guess that's kind of the idea I'm going for. And then they're going to gather in this center spot, because I think when it's everybody versus everybody, the process is probably going to take way too long, and some people are just going to hide from each other at the end, and we're just going to have. So basically the thought we'll do 10 minutes, and if not everybody's been killed and we're not down to one, we're going to just let everybody that's hanging out here go hunt everybody else down. And so the way we could tell the difference between people is the ones with clothing on still will still be left standing, and then the rest will be considered like zombie mode, and they're just going to go hunt everybody down. I think we're going to have like a 10-minute timer, and then everybody go hunt everybody down. And then the second part of it will be, instead of everybody versus everybody else, it'll be everybody trying to kill just me. And I will have a glider and a shield, So I think that's going to take a while too. It'll probably take a lot less time than the original because if somebody just, I'm eventually going to run out of water and I'm probably going to load up with food, but eventually I'm going to run out of that too. So if I have to take even the slightest break, that's when we get killed, right, Bill? Whenever you're taking a break, that's when you get killed. So, so those are the two games I have in mind for this. I still haven't decided when I'm going to schedule it because I'm still doing all the things. Uh, like right now, I'm just transporting clothes, and that's kind of a super pain. But I'm gonna let's go ahead and do that. You can come back in about 20 minutes, and I'm gonna move on to the next part. But currently, I'm going to keep doing this. Yeah, I need volunteers. I need to people to volunteer as tributes, right? And then I also have I won't do that now. But I do have an EPL set up for the center location in case there's anybody that wants to just join and watch and just hang out on the island while everybody else is fighting. I have an EPL for the center location where they won't have to buy a tile. Um, but it is Hunger Dash Game. Hunger Games was obviously everything clearly was going to be taken. Let me see. I'll put it in here. It's the EPL is e2.me slash hunger dash game. Uh, that's the EPL for the center of this island that I'm on. So, all right, let's go back to here. District 12. Oh, you want to be the top? I think there's going to be some strategy to the locations. I tried to put them somewhat equally to the center, but the island's kind of wonky. And I also they're not they're all about 700 to 800 meters apart, but some are closer to others. And then there's one spot in particular that there's going to be the ability to hide out pretty well that I doubt anybody's even going to go over there. So it's all strategy, right? But eventually we're all going to be up at the top here with gliders, uh, and we'll be able to look out and go kill everybody. So we have one person standing. So I think that'll be fun. So put those over there. I only have one more left after this. All right. Go ahead and put these on. This is currently the only thing I think we're allowed to move from one location to another. I hope they allow us to equip like a few items here. The glider would be great. Um, but again, we don't make the rules, right? All right. So, and you can pull up your teleport menu with this menu up. And I was on 8. I need to go to 10. And I'm just using the generic EPL for each of these spots that comes with the tile. Hold on, come on. All right. And I do like that you can have like more than one menu up. And I'm giving myself a penny here. Hunger Games District 10. And then I can, since this menu's up, I can just go ahead and start unequipping. Or I should be able to. Maybe since I teleported. I haven't actually tested this, so. I don't think this is a bug because I don't think you're supposed to be able to do this anyways. So at least I know. Okay. Get out of there. Oh, now it's all. I hope I don't lose anything. Looting those Kapok trees was very, very tedious. I think I took out half a forest. There you go. All right. I should be doing this a little bit slower. The faster you do things, the more likely you are to mess something up. So Take your time. All right, so we got him. Going back. Give myself a penny. Take these clothes. Equip these clothes. And then we'll move over to the female. Wait a minute. Where are my clothes? Okay, good. I was like, did I mess something up? It was just, it was probably taking a little bit of time to move this stuff over in the background. Again, I'm working faster than the system. And then I hit M and I look for property 12. This one's yours, Gardner. District 12. And I'm doing this from the earth2.io website. And I'm just scrolling through my profile looking for the EPLs. Copy. Paste. District 12. Sorry, Gardner. These are pre-worn clothes. Only worn once, okay? Only worn once. I don't know how much I sweat moving from one Mentar to another. But I promise I was wearing it. You can see I was wearing under undies, all right? So it's not too gross. All right, go back. I saved EPL. Oh, it's not. Okay. I was hoping it would sync up eventually. Oh, I didn't. I just took my clothes off. That's a nice thing to know. I didn't put them in the. Wait, but they're here. And here. Did I already do 12? Maybe this isn't a bug. Maybe I already did 12. All right, well, I got to put these. Okay. 12 already has clothes. Oh, man, did I already do this one? All right, we're going to close that Mentar storage. Check my inventory. Okay, well, I guess I got to go. I must have already done it. So I got to put his clothes back on, apparently. Okay. Let's see if I can go back and give me the female. That's fine. I'll go ahead and save him. Then I believe I have Delivery Barbie in this one. Don't tell me I'm glitched. Okay. It's always like right when I think I've glitched out is when it works. Unless I am glitched out. Does she already have clothes on? All right, she's already got a set on. So I need to look for number 1. And I guess I should put the question out there. Can you guys hear the game audio? I wasn't sure if that was going to come across. District 1, female. It appears to be getting slower. I might have to save. I might have to exit. We'll see after this one. Actually, I should open. I go ahead. Let's go ahead and open it. Okay. I wonder if I can do it while it's equipped. Can I do that? No. Okay. It's a good little test. Thought I would do it anyways. See if I could. See if I could move him over and she would just instantly go naked. That'd be interesting. It'd be helpful. It'd be faster. Now I just want to. And now I'm seeing if I can keep this menu open and do it. Okay. And then, so I have these two menus open. Let's go ahead and open the Mentar, the EPL menu. See if I can use that one. And teleport. Hey, look at all the menus. All the menus are still open. Okay, that's fun. But this was the guy's Mentar. So that was the dude's Mentar. I don't want to. That has the guy's clothing and the female clothing was over here. I'm gonna have to do this every time, but that's fine. That is fine. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then put some clothes on. And you can see I'm doing this kind of in the background of this Mentar menu. And then let's teleport. And we are going to number 3. I should have pulled these out and put them all on a spreadsheet or something to make it faster for the stream, but that's fine. You guys can patiently wait and ask me questions as I go that I have not answered. I know you threw up a chat, but I'll get to it in a second. All right. All right. Volunteers for 12. It's going to cause me to. Yeah, go watch the first. Obviously, the first movie. I think the first movie is the only one that was worth watching. To be honest, that's my opinion. Don't hate me for it. Amazing concept. Okay, it doesn't like me doing this. It definitely doesn't like you teleporting with the menu open and then trying to use the menu. So. All right. Everything just disappeared? That's fine. Come on. All right, fine. Whew. Thought I lost him. All right. Going back home. Again, I think this is the guy's Mentar. Get rid of that. Put some clothes on. All right. Sync up. Sync up. There it is. I guess it wouldn't. What was that one? 3? So I need to go to 5. 1, 2, 4, 11, 10. I bought these in weird. Oh no. Do I not have 5? There's 7. There's 5. Jeez, it's way down there. It was one of the first ones I bought. Not this one. Teleport. Take them clothes off. All right. And I'll go ahead and show something else that I did. Well, actually, I'm going to get into that later. Just so I'm going to let everybody know what tiles I have looted on this island because I tend to loot in very specific directions to make it easy for myself, and I can make it easy for everybody else. So when people do get to this island with their stuff, they can loot around freely and not be hitting the alas all the time. But I will do that once I'm done with the clothing. I'm going to come back here and start distributing products to everybody. What do you mean I don't have any items? I must still. Did I not? Man, I always forget one step. Run over to this guy. I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. I was probably running out of water anyways. I wasn't paying attention. What's up, trades? McGrady. I'll move the chat so I can see it. How was the blizzard 2026? It was fine for me. They always do the thing where they like oh, another thing, if your mouse ever disappears, just hit the right click. Whoa. What was that? Oh, I hit. So if you hit the M key, which is the teleport key, this is Tahiti. Tahiti has, if you want Kapok, if you want Kapok trees, just plant yourself anywhere in Tahiti. The entire island is nothing but Kapok trees. There's not. It's really hard. Well, it's not hard to make the glider anymore, but it was when I came here because you couldn't use just the large branches. There's no small branches or small roots anywhere on this island. I think I found like 3 on the very outskirts of the island. But yeah, Tahiti, great spot. I would literally probably just plant one tile, and just go loot the caves, and then go clothe all your characters with that. Might make some people on this island mad, including myself, because I do have a farm here that I would like to use as a farm. So don't loot every tile. But I think I'm done with the trees, so I'm just going to use the rest of the stuff. But yeah, all of Tahiti is filled with Kapok trees. Put some clothes on you. All right. Oh, what one was I on? Well, I guess I could see. I was on 5, so I need to find 7. 7, 9, and 11. So only 3 more to go. That's nice. So 7, 7, 7. District 1, 2, 4, 9, 8, 3, 6, 12. My problem is I have a couple properties in here that, that I randomly bought to go kill Bill. They're getting in my way. Where's the EPO? Okay. Hold on, let's refresh this. I don't know why the EPL is not coming up. There it is, finally. That was weird. Teleport. Get naked. Come on, shoes. All right, and then open into our storage. This is the part I constantly forget. And I can't travel back. Get rid of that. Open my inventory. Make sure it's empty. Travel back. I'm gonna have so many of these random weird charges on my account where I'm basically paying myself. I think 25% goes to, so I'm paying a fourth of a penny every time I teleport to Earth 2, burning that ether. 2, 3, 4. Get rid of that. Oh, gotta wait for it to sync up. There you go. That's not. Just the hat. Just the hat. All right. So we are going to District 9. Of course, the website's starting to slow down. 9. What time is it? 7? We should be over the initial. I'm not even sure what time the website usually slows down now. I haven't really had any problems with it lately. All right, just 2 more of these to go. And then I can start transporting product, which will be, I think, a little bit more exciting to watch. All right. P. That's not what I wanted to do. Get rid of that. This is the first time I've had to do this, though. That's nice. We have to run off the thing. Put those in the Mentar. And P. Check my inventory. Going back. And I think I made an extra one just for this to keep with this character. So that's last one. All right. Sync up. There you go. All right. And now I'm looking for, what was that, District 9? So District 11. 1, 2, there it is. All right. Copy. And I will be going, I put that EPL up above. I will be going there after this because that's where all my stuff is. If anybody wants to meet me there, you can prepare yourself to kill me if you like. I don't have a bounty on my head yet. But I don't mind taking one for the stream. Get rid of that. All right, put those there. Get rid of that. And should be able to go back. Teleport back. Okay, that was the last one. Go ahead and save her. Maybe I'll go ahead and put some clothes on her. Just so she has them in case I need a teleporter elsewhere later. And then save. Yeah, my farm here is... so I have this giant property, and I'm using all these single tiles to store seeds. And I have another smaller property here. Well, still big, pretty big. And then I think I got this spot when we were doing the red energy purchases of properties. So this whole thing just cost me mostly red energy, I think, and some essence. That was, what, I don't know, a year or two ago? That's crazy. All right, we are, here's, no, that's not Guadalupe. Okay, since I don't need the website up, I can delete that. All right, let me see what I have equipped, what's in this person's inventory. I'm gonna go ahead and save again because I gotta pull up this other mentor real quick too. All right, so basically I'm gonna be just filling all these up. So now it doesn't matter male, female. I just have to, I haven't decided. I gotta figure out the weight of everything. So I have 490. Man, I just have so much crap. Maybe I'm just gonna get rid of some. I don't really need. Do I need any more backpacks? I can just go ahead and. I hate giving. I hate throwing things away. Especially these. I'm gonna go ahead. The bark is kind of a pain, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep some of that. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and put some over here. Just because the bark. Come on. There you go. Bark is such a pain to find. Leaves should be okay. Sap. I haven't seemed to have a problem with sap. All right. Another thing I got going on over here. I'm gonna go ahead and put my glider on real quick. Gonna need it. I don't like that I can't. I also built a campfire up here, so basically everybody can gather, cook them. I'm gonna give everybody probably 30 minutes or so to gather food and stuff. So basically while you're fighting, if you have like bread equipped, you can switch over to it and heal yourself up real quick. I think that'll make it interesting. But maybe I'll give like everybody 30 minutes to cook. Hopefully nobody pre-cooks stuff. This campfire is going to be gone in about 3 hours anyways, but we're going to have to do a little bit of a honor policy. And I guess I should go ahead and I'm going to get rid of all this crap because I just don't. And this is how I get rid of stuff. Highly recommend this. If you want to get rid of a bunch of things, just craft it. It'd be hilarious if this actually made something dope. So, all right. So that got rid of all that stuff. And now just start loading up. So I already have. All right, Come on. Why isn't it? So I want to give everybody at least a spear, a glider, and a shield. And then probably the torch is the other thing. But I can do 5 of these at a time. So, and a backpack, of course. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All those. I'm going to go ahead and move the shovel in a minute, I guess. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I'll just try to put the shovel back. Okay. So I'm going to maybe do 4 at a time, something like that. All right, so leave 1 of each in here. All right, that looks good. And now I just get to run around and fill them up. Guess I'll start over here. Actually, I should start at 12 o'clock, right? So the north side. So that I need to keep track of where I'm at. Which I guess 1 o'clock would be the smart place to start. Can you guys hear my footsteps, and are you only hearing them once? I guess that'd be the 2 questions. I think we actually are we getting tree collisions? Yes, nice. I hope the wingsuit, when we get the wingsuit, I hope it actually damages you and slam into a tree. The glider should be nice, fun, easy, but the wingsuits, when I hit a tree, it should give me damage. Bang. Oh, that one didn't click. Let's see. Oh, hit that one, okay. Oh, and I was going to tell you all. Where I looted, but if anybody wants to come in and make a little spear, catch me on my way back up to that Mentar, that'd be fun. The problem is I'm the one always sniping people, so it's like, it's so hard to get people to snipe me, I'm the one doing it all the time. And again, the EPL for this spot at the top of that, the center of this island is hunger/game. So not games, just game, hunger game. All right. I was having a problem with storing stuff, so it's nice to see all my clothes here. And we're going to give a... So with the backpacks, since it's constantly trying to move your backpack back to yourself, you have to move 2. And then what I'd like to do is close it. Yeah, it's such... I'll move like 4 of them, maybe. Hey, we got it back. We got 1 to stick. That's all that matters. Got 1 to stick. And then a spear, shield, torch, and then we're gonna exit, and then I gotta drag. I wish you could split stuff because I'm constantly having like I have to pull the glider. I wish you could do, most games allow you to split your inventory items and stack them in 2 different piles. I wish I could equip 1 glider and then have 1. Oh, that everything took. That's nice. So that brings me to 94 slots. There's not really much I can give anybody outside of this. If I had another 10, I think I could give, I don't think there's anything else I can really give. So this is basically the loadout I'm going to give everybody. So everybody's going to get clothing, pick male or female based on the tile description. And then they're going to get a glider, torch, spear, and shield. And let's see if that took. Make sure the glider took, and it should always be at 94. And I will run around again later and make sure all of these Mentars are full before I start selling them, because I would hate to sell anybody. I mean, I'm giving it to you. I'm basically giving it to you for a penny. But I would hate to give up a tile to anybody and have it not work out. So I'm going to this one here that's 700 meters away. And that was the 1 o'clock. I should give a little view of each tile. So that was the District 1. And so I can take a little picture of it later and maybe make a little banner. Because some people are going to want to buy a tile based on strategic location, I think, and then some people want to buy a tile just because maybe they want to hang out here later after the. And we can do the Hunger Games like a dozen. We can do it a bunch of times. Um, we can do it once for like a competition, but I can always have this island open for everybody. Everybody's gonna have spears and stuff. We can just do it whenever. Make it a little PvP server. But this is District 2. I honestly think this is the best view, kind of the best location. As far as I'm concerned, District 2. And again, I need to remember to always pull this up here. And I gotta run off the tile, run back on, just to get the P. Alright. Again, spam a bunch of those backpacks and hope that one of them sticks. I got 2 to stick. This feels like in vitro fertilization. And then, and then I can't get rid of them. It's like, okay, we're down to 1. That's what I want. Just a 1 in the Mentar. Throw 5 in there, maybe 1 will stick, and then you get 3. And then you end up with 5 kids. That's how it works. At least in the every television show, that's how it works. All right, so spear, torch, glider, 94 out of 100. Go ahead and click this a couple times and watch it go up. So that looks good. And then pull my glider back down. Gonna go ahead and pull my water down. Get a little sippy. Thanks for... Nobody let me know I was gonna die. I would have probably started zombie walking, but I'd have been halfway up that hill and then not been able to make it to the water, so that sucks. Alright, so that was District 2. And if somebody were to be hunting me right now, it wouldn't be hard to find because it's just a clock. District 3 is obviously to the east. I can hear like crows going off. I can't wait till we have animals. It's gonna be so good. Alright, so this is the view at District... Oh, this is the one I like. Well, this one, the last one's pretty good. This is my favorite spot. Sorry. District 3, which would be a female avatar. At least female clothes. So this is District 3. Alright. This is my favorite spot. This is the one I would pick if it were me. But I have the center tile, so... Open mentor storage. And again, I forgot to do this. Move that up there. Get rid of inventory. Open mentor storage. Spam a couple. Nope, go away. I don't know why I didn't... Why didn't I get rid of that? Let's try 2. Oh, and now... Okay. Now it works. So get that to 1. The rest of everything else seems to work, but the backpacks have always been glitchy. So you can hit this resync button too. But yeah, I just want that at 94. Get out of here. Open up my inventory. I'm only going to do 1 more, then I'm going to go back to the top. because I won't have exactly enough stuff for the last one. Splashity splash. I need to try. Oh, I could have gotten that super glide going on. That kind of worked. Not really. Not really. Let's see if I can get it going on this ridge. Nope. Nope. These three are kind of in not the best locations. This one's all right, I think, because it's on the edge. Oh no, this one's fine. This one's... Was this number 3 or 4? 4? I think this one's 4 o'clock, 5, 6. Yeah. So 4 o'clock's good. Just your average view. It's got those nice mountains in the background and a little island right there. If this were Fortnite, that would be like the little island you take off of. So this is a pretty good view too. District 4, and it's a male. And pop that, do that, move that. All right. So, District 4 does not appear to have any clothing. I'll have to remember that. Watch this back. District 4, male clothing is missing, unless... Yep, no male clothing. I'll have to come fix that. Nope, wait, this is Why do I have the crafting menu open? Hold on. Okay. Okay. Whew, almost lost 2 backpacks. That would not be cool. Oh, come on. Hey, 1 took. Okay. Still don't have any clothes. That's fine. I'll just have to remember that. Spear, torch, glider, shield. Spear, torch, glider, shield. So the 4 is the clothing, so 94. And then resync, close, 90. Okay. Get a little drink. Shane wants us to constantly make sure we're hydrated. Why won't that go away? Go away. Oh, I did it again. See, that's why I do that. That happened to me yesterday. Might move my screen. Why does that happen? I mean, I know why it happens. It's because when you're by the Mentar. So when you're near the Mentar, your cursor automatically shows up, and I'm constantly like moving really fast. And then I move my cursor off of this screen, and it allows it to go onto my other screen. And then I just start grabbing random stuff. And then I'm just like moving my screen around. So if you're close to your Mentar, get away from it, and then your cursor goes away. So that's a me problem. I don't think that's an Earth 2 problem. But, I mean, most games don't allow you to take your cursor off screen. They like lock your cursor on unless you hit the Windows key or you hit... I don't even know what the other button is. Oh, can I get it? Can I get it? No. There's only one spot I'm good at doing that. The glider glitch. The current glider glitch. I need to figure out if there's any spots. That would be so rude of me. I need to find out if there's any spots on this island that I can do that on. And then I'll just be playing Flappy Bird. Oh, let's see if this is one. Hold on. do some Flappy Bird. Nobody can kill me if I'm flapping, right? Yeah. If I never come down, you can't kill me. That would be a strategy, but I do think your water depletes really quickly while you're doing this compared to normal. But it would be a strategy. It would also be interesting to see like 5 people doing this and like they're just flapping around. Uh, all right, there you go. Glide on down. So that was District 4. I believe I only have currently 10 sets set up. So I will have to do a couple more sets. All right, trades. Catch you later. Catch you in chat. Catch you in Grand Rod's streams. Everywhere else. Hopefully catch you in game soon. Unless you're making fun of me and you can't hear me and nobody's told me. That'd be fun. I may have not answered your question about the blizzard, which I apologize for. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and move everything out of this Mintar since I'm done with it. Go ahead and put this in there. And then watch everything slowly move over. That looks good. So I do have to, I'll go ahead and I want to make sure I have the right number of gliders, all that stuff. Okay. And wait, hold on. Hold on. I think I took the shovel out, which I do not need. And I don't want it over here taking up space. Okay. So I want an even number of everything. Let's try to do 5 of everything. 3, 4, 5. And then I'll know what I have to make later. 5, 5. 5. 5. Okay. Yeah, that brings me to 460. So I can basically fill 4 Mentars at a time. I mean, I could get rid of this, but that would only open up 50 slots. So yeah, still wouldn't be able to fill up 5. So 4. All right. So we were at number 4. So 5 o'clock would be that one. Because straight south would be 6 o'clock. I need to remember that spot. That was a good Flappy Bird spot. Oh, almost got that one. Here's one. Oh. Oh, this might be a good one. No. Oh, I had it. I had it. I'm running out of water. There you go. So the straight south one is... Again, Shane, don't take this away. Leave this in. For at least one reality thread, just leave this in. You keep taking away our tricks. And you get a nice view of my island. Little forest spots. Most of the edges, so there's a little forest up top, but most of the edges are covered in forest. The center's like open field. So if you just really want to fight and you got enough food and whatnot to keep yourself alive, just get out there in the middle and attack everybody. I kind of wish you could hide behind trees. Maybe they'll do that in an update later. Does that still work after you stop? Uh, where your health bar goes away if you hide behind trees, that'd be nice, because I think it's supposed to be based on line of sight, but it currently only works with the terrain, not the trees. I I also think if I want it that way, I would like to be turned on and off, because it's super easy to lose each other in the game already when you're trying to stay together. Um, oh, oh no, dying. I just found this. I was just like, I did like a Google search of like islands between 5 and 10 kilometers wide, which I think this one's, yeah, it's like right at 5 kilometers. Well, no, no, it's only like 3, because those are on the far end. Yeah, those are only 3 kilometers wide. Um, and this was just one of them that popped up, and I think it's like perfect for this. All right, open up that, move that, hit the P. So number 4, okay, 5 has clothes. Good to see, good to see. Transfer some backpacks. See if one sticks. Of course, both of them stuck. All right. 4, 4, 4, 4. This is supposed to be 94. 94 out of 100. Yep. Good stuff. Alrighty. Back to the glide. See, you can't. Yeah, you can't glide unless you got to get rid of that Minotaur menu. That's kind of annoying. I think that's different. I don't remember it being like that before. It's just something I'll have to get used to, I guess. I should be watching the Rams game right now, but I just don't care. There's no teams. There's no teams in it currently that I even have any meaning to me. Sorry if I offended you with that. If anybody's got any teams, if they're really upset about the Broncos, uh, or cares about the game that's currently on, I just don't care. I'm out. I'll probably watch the Super Bowl, but that's about it. All right. Doo-doo. Oh, now it's just working. Since when does it just work? Oh gosh, dang it. I forget every time. Move the glider. Backpacks there. 1, 3, 4. 94 pounds. I feel like this works better for me to check to make sure that it stays, is to unclick the open storage and then open it back up. And then if it's good that time, that means it's right. I don't trust this, but I don't trust that button, Shane. But closing it and reopening it, that always makes me feel good. So that's just me. Grab the glider. If I'm completely ignorant and there is a way, I mean, I know I'm ignorant, But if there is a way to uh, split stacks of things and somebody can tell me how to do it, that would be great. This is the one south, right? So I want the one southwest. But there's no way I put it 1,200 meters away. Maybe this is the one. This must be the one with the biggest gap. That's fine. So that Mentar is really close to the other one and really far away. This is like the only odd gap I think I've made. Most of them were like really close between 700 and 800 meters. But this one does seem to have the largest gap. Let's see if I can do it on this little hill. Not that little, this one. I mean, I think I was going to glide anyways. Am I going up? Yeah, I'm going up a little bit. A little bit. Thanks to Martian and Diza Gamez for teaching me how to do that. As soon as I learn something, they're going to take it away. Every time I learn a trick, it's gone in 48 hours. So this is district. So that one was the one that was straight south, right? So this one's a little bit southeast. So this would be district 7, I think. Let's see if it has the female closing at 7. Kind of a boring view because it's just ocean. But you're secluded over here on this very sloped hill. All right. Yeah, it's female, so that would be 7. District 7. Gonna get rid of that. Grab that. Leave and come back. Let's see. I'm gonna move just one because it worked every other time. Hey, it's working. Maybe I don't have to do that trick anymore. I swear it didn't work before, like earlier today. 1, 94. Hit the sync button that I don't trust. 94. Okay. So that looks good. One more and then we'll go back to base, and I think I'll call it a day for this one. I still got to do again. I don't know what I messed up on my other screen by just clicking random button. Hopefully nothing. Okay. I just let that cursor get away from me, and then I have no idea what it's doing on the other side of my screen. Maybe I should have put this tile down here. Whatever. You're welcome to buy another one. Oh, maybe, hold on. Maybe this was one of those spots where... Nope. I thought maybe there might have been already purchased tiles over here. There were not. A little glide along the beach. Oh, this looks like a good spot. Actually, no, which one's better? This one? Oh, hold on. See if I can do it at an angle. Nope, didn't do it. Almost hurt myself. So you gotta run, jump at the peak. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. That was pretty good. I'm not really going up, but I'm not going down either. So that's... Yeah, if you're over here, you can get a good Flappy Bird hill. Oh, I don't think that... The problem is there was too much slope above it. could really only go gliding around the island. So this one's actually the only one on the edges that has like a little elevation. And this is district, is this 8? 8 would be guys, yeah, because 9, again, I went past the Mentar and lost my cursor. Yeah, because 9 would be the one that's straight west, which I believe is that one right there. So this one is 8. District 8. I gotta do a little, so I can do a screen grab. All right, District 8. Move that. Run away, come back. All right. Stay. Hey, it stayed. 94. So it looks like Mentar storage is going, at least it's going good for me right now. I don't know why District 4 did not have any clothes, but these are men's clothes, so yeah, this would be District 8. And, all right. So I just have my guy's stuff. Gotta go get more stuff. Again, I'll probably call it because I don't know if I have enough to do. So I need 9, 10, 11, 12. So I need 4 more sets of stuff. Sets of stuff. They already have clothes. So I just need the few items. Then we're good to go. I just got to schedule it. So currently it's daylight here. It's 1:57. And I think, what time did I start this? 6:15. I think morning on this at this place was around 5:30, which I would probably say 6 would be a good starting time. So it's either going to be 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, or 6 a.m. So I would have to do this. I could probably hold it off till 8 because what, we're 2 hours in, 6, we're an hour and a half in, and it's 2 o'clock. We would start having sunset in about 3, 4, 5, in about 45 minutes. Yeah, I kind of want a 2-hour thing. So I think the latest I could start it would be like 7 a.m. Or noon would just be the best option. So aiming for noon probably whenever I do this. It may be next Saturday. And again, if it's not next Saturday, it'll be the Saturday after that. I will make like I'm gonna make a little YouTube like trailer for the event. I'll probably start building that tomorrow, and then it might come Tuesday. Gosh, nothing but working on Earth 2. Sometimes I forget I have a real job. All right. Let's see, what do I have? Let's go over here. What do I have? Just a shovel. Just a shovel? I do have, I thought I had an extra Mentar chip upgrade. I was gonna go spread those around as I found them, but I think I needed the second one. But that's fine. That's fine. I guess I should just move everything over to my character just so I know what I have. So I'm done with spears altogether. Because wait, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I need 4. So 4 spears. We're done with those. I need 1 torch. Oh, I have... Why am I not wearing these clothes? uh, maybe I'll go take the... Maybe I'll go... I don't know. Maybe I'll go take these to number 4. at some point. Not right now. I'll probably end the stream before I do that, but I gotta go. It needs some guys' clothes over there, and I think I was out of them in my other location. I'm still gonna be naked though. Whatever. So I need spears are good. I need one torch. Shields are super easy to make. And then let's get rid of that. Oh, the gliders. So I need to make. Why am I hanging on to 3 gliders? Oh, because I pulled them. Okay, I pulled them out of the Mentor. So I need 2 more gliders, 3 shields, 1 torch, and then we're good to go. I will go ahead and equip this guy. All right. Give my guy some clothes. All right. I did it again. Oh, am I dying? I'm dying. Oh no. I was gonna go check out my campfire before it goes away. I don't have anything. So the things on this, I think there's a lot of blueberries. Oh, there's cactus everywhere. So the best nutrition I think is to find a bunch of cactus. I hate that they give you more of the large cactus thing than they do the goo, the green goo stuff. I think it should either be the other way around when you're looting, or I think the recipe should be flipped because you tend to get more of the big thing. It's kind of just annoying that you get so many of the big husks and not a lot of goo, and the recipe requires the opposite. So what recipes are good on this island? I will go through that real quick. Again, when you pull up the cooking, I think they should get rid of all the other stuff. This is not viable, not viable. I haven't found... Are there bananas? There might be bananas, but I don't know if there's this type of sap on this island. There's either berries or blackberries. I don't remember which while I was looting. And then, yeah, the best option is the cactus juice because that'll get you hydrated. And I believe it gives you health. I'm going to have to go loot around and figure that out for myself just to see what items are available on the island. I don't want to loot too much because I want to leave most of it open for you guys, but I have another straight line that I have full access to. And you could also make these cactus patty burgers pretty easily. You would need a shovel for the tile. Well, you can get the tiles by hand to get the bread going pretty well. And then that's what you could do with the rest of the cactus pads. I don't know. I really don't know if this sap is on this island. I'll have to figure that out before I do like a little preview of it. And then the other option is... I mean, you can get one of these and go swimming and get a bunch of algae. Edible wild fruits. That'd be the ferns, maybe? The one thing I'm not good at is cooking. Yeah, I would think I would stick to the berries, the berry juices, and the cactus juices. And then make as much bread as you can because bread gives you just a lot of health. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little. Here's some more dough. I don't know if I've seen any flowers. I've only been looting for the items, so I guess I'm gonna have to go figure out what I can cook. And then the dough. The dough just gives you a lot of health. All right, everybody, I think that's going to do it for me. I will go ahead and finish loading up all these mentars. I got to loot for a little bit. And then I'll be putting together some Hunger Games. Again, the EPL for this spot, if you want to come check it out, just run around, is Hunger-Game. Um, Other than that, you can find this through the coordinates and then just use the EPLs through there. And if you don't know how to do that, watch one of my other streams on how to. It's the one that says stream sniping, um, and it's really good at helping you find where other players are as they're streaming. Eventually, we're going to start covering that covering that up when we don't want to be bothered. But for now, I think everybody that is streaming loves the company. Um, but other than that, I think I'm going to go ahead and take off. That's my little preview. I was mostly going to just teach you guys how to move clothing around. Uh, According to my thumbnail, that's all I was going to do. So, but then it did have to do with this island that I'm making up a little Hunger Games. I do plan on giving away these tiles to willing participants for a penny, just so we can get the thing going. I've done a lot of work here gathering all this stuff for everybody, and then we're gonna make some rules and all that stuff, and this will be a permanent island to do some Hunger Games. And I think we can obviously add people to the. I just have 12 spots right now. There's room for it to add people, but it just made the nice little clock, made the districts. Um, but that is it. So I will see y'all later. Get my. Why can't I give the wave? I'll catch y'all later. Have a good night, anybody that comes after. I hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and click that like and subscribe. I hate being I'm not a YouTuber. I just do this for the Earth too, just to keep y'all informed and get everything going. Keep the content going. But like and subscribe. Good times. Have a good